Welcome to my 30-day world, an exercise where in 30 days, we're all going to share about our homebrew worlds. Our homebrew world of Dragongrin is what we're going to be talking about today.
My 30-day world is brought to you by the Dead Man's Guide to Dragongrin Kickstarter. Back it, it's live right now. You can find a link in the description, and you can hear more about Dragongrin in these videos.
All right, James, what is today's question?
Today's question is, what iconic monsters exist in your world?
Ooh, that's a good one. There are a lot. I think I'd have to go with Typhons.
Okay.
Typhons came up when we were having a conversation and the question was raised, what is the opposite of a dragon? You know, and some said a unicorn, you know, some said a knight on a horse. And it's like, I see where those answers were born from.
I see where the logic goes there.
Sure. But I mean literally the yin to the yang, the antithesis. And so we came up with Typhons, which are essentially mammalian creatures similar in size to dragons.
Yeah, similar in sort of size and scope and would be able to actively oppose the dragons. And we tied them into, you know, way back at the beginning of Dragongrin.
Sure.
There are, you know, these different factions. And so we kind of needed, we needed that other side. We needed it to be, hey, why didn't the dragons just win?
Right.
Oh, because there are
Typhons. And so, yeah, I've always been interested in the idea of those kind of like mammal dragons.
Yeah.
And that's really, if you needed to know, like, well, what does it look like? What's the difference? I'll let you do your favorite in a second. But so for instance, say a wolf or a lupine creature, very large with sort of furred wings and like black ram's horns.
And interestingly, not feathered wings, because it's an easy thing to go to, but specifically wings with fur outside, you know, not on the membrane, maybe. It's
correct.
Kind of, you know,
it's some sort of, and ladies and gentlemen, this is why we hire artists. Which that's one of the reasons why we're kickstarting the book. But yes, making it a really cool, natural-looking mammal dragon, like a wolf with wings.
But a cool thing that allows us to do is, just like dragons, there are a bunch of different colors.
Yeah.
For us, what we wanted to do are sort of different mammals, and I won't say there won't be one for every single mammal.
No, we gotta play it like they do the dragons, where different tones have different colors.
Exactly. So, but we are sort of talking about some of the ones we want to include in the book. And there's a bear.
Oh, I love that! Like a bear on its hindquarters with like stag horns.
Yeah, and still wings, but the size of a dragon. It's kind of crazy, but it's really interesting to consider. Like, have you ever seen a grizzly run?
Right,
It's just like everything. Oh man, that but with wings and probably some sort of ray that comes out of its eye.
We'll talk about that too. Yeah, I want to talk about how they're different from dragons in a second. But did you want to mention one of your favorites or...
No, I think that's good because again, we're kind of workshopping.
Still workshopping it.
You know.
James has a favorite.
I do.
So that the other thing I wanted to mention, we wanted to make them a couple degrees different from dragons. So dragons have breath weapons. We thought it'd be super, just off the chain rad, if Typhons had eye rays instead.
Yeah.
So that is cool to me.
Especially imagining a dragon fighting a Typhon with all of that considered. Flying through the air, breath weapons, eye weapons.
And I'm really excited. In the book, you're going to see Typhons in, we'll have at least one stat block. Yeah. The better the book does, maybe more. But There'll definitely be tons of lore and history. What about you? What are some iconic monsters in your realm? Tell us all about them. A Dead Man's Guide to Dragongrin, our campaign setting book, is live now on Kickstarter. We would love for you to consider backing the project and bring it to life.
We also want you to be involved in the My 30-Day World project. Not only does this allow us to tell you and everybody else about our world, but it allows you to do the same. But on whatever social media channel you're on, just tag it with the My 30-Day World hashtag. Participate. You don't need to worry about doing all of them. Skip a couple days. Pick the ones you want to do.
Don't limit yourself. It could be a tweet, a Facebook post. It could be a blog post, a video, a live stream. Whatever way you want to participate. Build your world and share it with us. Thanks so much.